Hey guys, Mad Scientist here, Mad Scientist D, and I'm back after a while. And this is my review or summary of the Women's Champions League game between Arsenal and Olympic Lyon, Lyon. I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but yeah, I went to the Emirates to see that game live, and I found that game enjoyable. I didn't enjoy it as much as the WSL North London derby that I watched earlier, and it's not because of the score, but I just thought that Arsenal played better back in the Tottenham game. They were just more fluid and they were much better than Tottenham in that game, so they were able to pass the ball around and work their game really, and they scored 3 goals. But back to the Lyon game, Arsenal did well. They had the possession. They just couldn't score really. They didn't have too many shots on target up until the 19th minute, but they had the possession. They had all the play. Lyon weren't offering much up until that 19th minute, and then out of nowhere, Lyon just just caught Arsenal on the break and just scored. It was a very good finish. And after that, the game became more competitive. Both sides had shots, had chances. Both sides hit the bar, and that was it for the first half. Um, yeah, the second half started again. It was quite competitive, kind of how the first half ended, and Arsenal did have chances, but again they had possession. They just couldn't finish really. This reminded me of the Arsenal men's team. Like they had the possession, they had the chances, but they just couldn't finish, couldn't get a goal. And I couldn't really see them scoring, to be honest. And then I thought Lyon would finish the game 1-0, but then out of nowhere, this VAR inquiry just there was this VAR inquiry, and I think maybe the goalkeeper must have fouled another player, the Arsenal player, Lyon goalkeeper, or something like that, and Arsenal were awarded a penalty. They finished it well, finished the penalty well. So it was 1-1. I think it was going into the 80 something minute. I'm not too sure, but I just want to say that the Lyon players, they seem much more bigger, and yeah, they must seem that much more bigger than the Arsenal players. Like they were more stronger. They outmuscled them. Yeah, they were they were just built differently, and you can see that in the Lyon second goal. And again, out of nowhere, Dormane, I think that's what her surname is. She gets the ball and she just outmuscles the Arsenal players and the scores. Like the goal just came out of nowhere. Yeah, and then Arsenal were 2-1 down, and that's how the game ended. But yeah, the game was an enjoyable game. I did like it. Um, after I scored the North London derby earlier on in the season, I was like I had to go see another Arsenal ladies game. Like it's so much easier to get tickets for these ladies games. So much easier to get tickets. There's no ballot. There's no ballot. Yeah, this random lottery drawing system like the men's. You just go in there, just pick a ticket, pick a seat, and then that's it. And tickets were quite cheap too. They were at £20, and that wasn't the cheapest. I think the cheapest was £17, and they ranged. And the most expensive ones were like 50 something pounds up higher up. I was in the corner by the clock end, and I had a decent view. Um, yeah, and I had a good time. And maybe I'll see another Arsenal ladies game this season. Yeah. Um, do I think that Arsenal will beat Lyon in the second game? Well, after they came back against Real Madrid and then they scored 3 goals, who knows? Who knows? They did play better than Lyon throughout the whole game, so maybe they can get a result there. They can win there. Yes, how they do, and hope both the Arsenal ladies and the Arsenal men's team win the Champions League this season. Okay, guys. See you later. See you later.